morning and welcome as we reach the business end of the Masters World Cup out here in Cape Town, South Africa. To get things underway this morning, we've got the cross-pool playoff between Ireland and the USA. And this is in the women's over 50 division. These sides would have finished in third and fourth place in their respective pools. Chance now for the USA. Good save by the Irish goalkeeper. So long corner it is for the USA. But interception made by Ireland, and they can break away down the right-hand side. Big challenge coming in on Byrne, but it's continuing the carry is McCourt into the circle. Shot at the P spot, and it's in for Ireland. Green Miller with the finish on the P spot. And with practically their first attack of the game, Ireland take the lead. Big challenge in midfield, but the USA come away with it. Ball on the right-hand side, looking for somebody in open space. Cut out, though, by Bell for Ireland, although she nearly gives possession back to the US. Ireland come again, circle into on the far side, looking for the ball across the top of the circle. And Ireland do indeed win the short corner, a push by the USA's number 23, Montegano. Will hand Ireland a short corner. So single castle set up for Ireland. Siding on the variation to the right-hand side, back to the left, and nobody able to get their stick on the end of it. The challenge from Ireland. McCourt. Under a bit of pressure is McCourt. She does ride the tackle well and win the free hit inside the 23. To the baseline for Ireland. Good little link up, but snuffed out by Lawler for the US, although they do concede the free hit once again. Big ball across. Jones in a bit of space. Into the circle goes Jones! And the wild swipe doesn't make contact. And immediately, the USA just turn the ball back over. And Ireland can come away with it again. US looking to put Ireland under pressure at the back, but coming away with it is the Irish captain. Good tackle by the captain, Dockery. She breaks now through the middle. There's a Byrne is hanging high, although nobody's with her there. And the attempted pass through snuffed out by the USA. Into the circle once again for Ireland. This time, though, the USA up to task inside the circle. Patience the key for the USA at the back as Ireland steps some numbers forward. Under pressure is Pushier for the US, and the turnover one by Ireland, but straight back to the USA, who hand it straight back to Ireland. And will be Ireland in possession inside the US 23. Wallace throws the foul from Monero. Wallace takes it quickly into the circle once again, and Monero is up to task again. So long corner it is to Ireland. Big ball to the baseline by Jones. Good run from Bagnall. And this occasion, not getting the ball on the USA stick, so 16-yard it is to the US. Big ball forward, nice little touch. Martin looking to put on a little bit of pressure. Through the ball comes for Ireland. Muller down the left-hand side. Nothing there for her. Although the late call comes from the umpire, and it will be a short corner as Muller wins this one for Ireland. Shot comes in from Ireland. Dealt with by the USA, although they do concede another short corner in that movement. Slow push out, straight hit comes in. Good save from the USA goalkeeper Anderson. A chance for the USA. In possession inside Ireland's 23. Ireland come prowling, then sending numbers to the ball. It remains there for the USA. Tackle made. Ball won by Ireland. Good defensive work. Good defensive work from Ireland, although the USA managed to turn the ball over almost immediately. And commitment shown by Emery for the US. So Ireland tried to work the ball down the line. Nothing there. Position changes hands once again. Breakaway chance for Ireland. Flanagan comes away with it. Sends the ball forward, looking for McCourt. Fantastic work by Anderson once again, but it's there for Flanagan. And Anderson makes another save. So fantastic work by the US goalkeeper. A double save to keep Ireland at bay. Elliott, captain of the US, on the ball, running away out, dispossessed by McCourt. Quickly taken by Ireland as they get in by the right-hand side from Bailey. Ball across, it's loose once again. Looking for Miller, a goal scorer. Another shot comes in from Ireland. And somehow it sneaks its way through everybody. And it is Ireland who managed to double their lead. And it looks like Wallace, the lady, to get the second goal for Ireland. So a 2-goal cushion then for Ireland as we near the end of the opening quarter. Big ball across for Ireland. Acres of space for them on the left-hand side. They do eventually get the ball there. Looking for the 45 ball inside. Neat little 1-2 to the outside, although tied it up by Miller for the US. Gets it going quickly, does Miller. Monero under a bit of pressure. Gives it back to Miller, but she can't keep the ball in play. Flanagan looks for the run to get the ball into the circle. It's there for Ireland. Still loose in the circle. There's a fight for it. The hooter blows to signal the end of the first quarter. And at the break, it is Ireland 2, the USA 0. So it is the second quarter in this cross-pool playoff between Ireland and the USA. And as the quarter gets underway, it is Ireland with a 2-goal cushion. Compliments of goals from Miller and Wallace in the opening quarter. Around the back it goes for Ireland. Good work by Elliott for the US, although can't find a teammate ahead of her. Monero fighting for it in midfield. Coming away with it is Ambrose. Good ball down the right-hand side. Monero making that run on the far side. Ireland unable to work something down the far side. So coming away with it is the USA. Their passes just not linking up. Monero continuing the fight. Ambrose now in possession, into the circle goes Ambrose, the ball across, dealt with by Cunningham for Ireland. They come away with McCourt upfield now, ball to the left hand side. It's a good run now from Ireland through Flanagan. Flanagan decides to continue the carry into the short corner. She's got options now. That's good tackling from Emery of the USA. All over the top by Emery. Ball gets a stick to it, so the USA coming away with it with a hit on the sideline. O'Callaghan for Ireland now on the right hand side. Gets it onto the baseline, but a little bit of a slip. The Irish player on the baseline and allows the US to clear their lines, although the pressure remains. Big ball through. It's loose in the circles, dealt with, and Flanagan misses the little bunt. Big ball forward for Ireland. Byrne wins the short corner. A good passage of play for the ladies in white. So Ireland still with the single castle setup. To the left it goes, looking for a deflection, dealt with by the US, although it's still loose in the circle. Flanagan under a bit of pressure, away by Anderson. Still there for Ireland, another save by Anderson. The US doing what they need to do to keep the ball out. And Elliott draws the foul inside the 23, and the US are able to get the ball away. Big ball through for Ireland. Nobody able to get the touch on it. So with the baseline, it goes for a 16-yard hit. O'Callaghan with a break down the right-hand side. Hands it to McCourt. But a good tackle from Emery for the USA. And the USA having to absorb quite a bit of pressure this past few minutes. Ireland continue to win possession in midfield. And a chance for them now through Byrne. She's got two ahead of her. So decides to hold it up. Bringing her teammate Bailey into play on the right-hand side. Flanagan making the run for the far post. And Bailey's pass goes over the baseline on the near post. Into the circle once again for Ireland, although dealt with by Pasia for the US. And coming away with it on the right-hand side is Monero. Smashes the ball upfield, looking for Martin. But snuffed out by Keating for Ireland. Big ball across for Bagnall. Through the middle goes Bagnall, beats two. Byrne on it now, just on the circle edge. Into the circle. Nobody there for Ireland. But Flanagan's got it. She has a shot, does Flanagan. And misses the target. Through the middle island into the circle, Burn takes the turn and manages to find the foot of Emery inside the USA circle. So a short corner it will be to Island. Goes short this time to Island, to Captain Dockery, sends it to the far post. It's loose for Flanagan. And Flanagan grabs her goal, ensuring that Ireland stretch out their lead to 3 goals. But good work by Flanagan. The initial save coming from the USA, but fell kindly to Flanagan just inside the P spot, and with Anderson committed on her knee. Flanagan there with the presence of mind to just flick it over the USA goalkeeper and into the back of the net. Turnover won by the USA inside Islands 23. They get the ball into the circle. It's a scramble for it. And the stick check coming in from Ireland hands the USA a short corner. And with a few seconds to go, this could well be the final play of the second quarter in this game. Indeed, the hooter does go. So this will be the final action of the second quarter. Can the US finish on a high and take a bit of momentum with him into the break? Two castle setup. Emery and Monero. Goes to the side of Monero. Still there for the USA. The ball, it's played around, and stick check comes in from the US. So that'll bring an end to the second quarter. And at the halftime break, it is Ireland 3, the USA 0.
That waiting for the gun, the nerves are just too much, thinking about what is about to go down.
There goes the horn to start the race.
No, I think it's really amazing. And now the whole setup and people are dressed up.
We're giving something, I think, to the people is just fantastic.
The support on the side of the road is second to none, and that gives you the extra oomph.
Thoroughly enjoyed it. The scenery is beyond what I could imagine. I seriously enjoyed it. I met so many wonderful people on the way.
Really enjoying Cape Town. People seem to really appreciate artwork here, which is really nice.
Come and visit Cape Town. We are waiting for you with open arms. We welcome you here. It will remain a city of hope and opportunity for everyone, not just in Cape Town, but around the country and the world.
And he takes the tape.
Cape Town is open, safe, and ready to host you.
At thehockeysite.com, it's about what happens in the locker room. Thinking about the game. It's about planning and preparation, and about training and improving those skills. Looking at it from different angles. But of course, it's also about teaching them to score and win. Thehockeysite.com. Share the knowledge.
So welcome back to the third quarter in the cross-pool playoff. This is for positions 5 to 8 in the women's over 50 division. And it is between Ireland and the USA. Ireland starting the second half of the game with a 3-0 lead. Compliments of goals from Miller, Wallace and Flanagan. So dare we say it, the misery compounded for the USA as Monero is given a green card after conceding the short corner. So Ireland can come away with another goal. At least they got a chance to. It is Bowl with a drag flick, saved by Anderson. But a reward of the short corner. And it seems as though, yeah, Anderson has been replaced at halftime by Miller for the USA. So it was Miller with that save. Although Ireland will come again with another short corner opportunity. It's Bowl once again with the flick. Save by Miller. Still there. Big shot comes in from a court. And a long corner it is. Taking the deflection off the USA stick. Ireland once again on the right hand side. Big ball comes in. Deflection is raised. Creates a bit of a dangerous situation. And it will be a long corner to at least a 16-yard to the USA. So Ireland continuing to put the pressure on the USA as they get a goal. It was a mad scramble in the circle, and eventually somehow finding their way to add a fourth goal to the total. So the winner of this game will go on to play for positions 5 and 6. The loser playing for 7 and 8 in the women's over 50 division. Into the circle for Ireland on the right-hand side. Driving down the baseline, and unfortunately for them, it goes into the body of Emery. But and when the back go in, McCourt with a shot. Goes agonizingly wide of the far post, although Miller had it covered. Good run from Martin for the US. Though it's snuffed out by Dockery for Ireland. As they come away with the ball, big ball to the right-hand side, into space now for Ireland to work. Here comes the Irish counter-attack through the middle. Stapleton, first time ball forward, disrupted by Emery, but still there for Byrne with a shot! And goes wide off the stick of the Irish number 9. So Ireland very much with the upper hand. They got the 4-goal cushion, but also a good spell of position now. The USA doing what they need to do in defense to try and get the ball away. Down the line it goes for Ireland. Wallace wins the free hit. continuing to put the USA under pressure. Oh, Ireland not happy with just 4 goals. And the hooter goes to signal the end of the third quarter. It is Ireland 4, the USA 0. So back we are for the final quarter in this women's playoff match. The winner of this one will advance to play for positions 5 and 6. And unfortunately for the loser, they'll have to go and play for positions 7 and 8. Well, at the moment, it is Ireland that'll be advancing to play for 5 and 6 with the 4-goal cushion. Ireland with another chance in the circle. The ball comes across. It's there for Burns. Can't get a stick onto it, but another snapshot on the right hand side from Flanagan. Hits the sideboard. So USA having to hang on. And not only hang on, but they've got to get their sticks on the ball and get themselves up the other end if they are to have any impact on this game. Big ball through by Dockery is a raised ball, so unfortunately for Ireland, nothing comes from that attack. Fighting for it are the US. They've got to get themselves up the field. Big ball forward. But nobody on the end of it, just out of the reach of Ambrose in front. Again there for Ireland. Flanagan in space on top of the circle, although she's marshaled now by two US defenders. Flanagan still comes away with it. It's loose in the circle. And it is the US that will concede another short corner. Cunningham. As the shot takes a deflection of the stick of Emery, flies over the protective netting, and thankfully there's a supporter on that side who can return the ball pretty quickly, although the technical officials have thrown on a replacement ball, and not much time would be lost in this game. Ireland continue to starve the USA of possession. Not only starve them of possession, but also keep them pinned inside their 23. Jones gets the ball into the circles. There for Flanagan. Continuing the carry now. Byrne take over. A good tackle coming in for the USA. As they now look to break away. Ball on the inside to Ambrose. Lays it back. Does Ambrose. Under pressure is Elliott. At least Stupor. It is Stupor that concedes possession as Flanagan comes away with it. To the right-hand side is McCourt. The first touch takes her away from the circle, but McCourt will come again and wins the long corner. Ireland looking to add more to the scoreline. Although the US is up to task on this occasion. Ireland into the circle off the boot of the USA defender Pasha. And penalty stroke it is for Ireland. The ball deeming to have come off the reverse side of the USA stick. And with it being in the circle and that close to goal, the umpire had absolutely no choice. So up steps Bagnall. It's Bagnall up against Miller. What a save! That is from Miller, flying to her right-hand side and getting all of the ball onto her stick. So yes, the USA might be down by 4 goals, but that is the moment of the match. An absolutely Fantastic save of the highest quality. So 5 minutes to go in this playoff match. For positions 5 to 8. The winner heads on to play for 5th and 6th. The loser will head to the 7th and 8th place playoff. So at the moment, it seems more than likely that the Irish will march on to play for 5th and 6th. And that game will be tomorrow in the afternoon, around about 20 past 3. The USA fight for the ball through Stupa. Does win the hit inside the Irish 23. Ireland do what they need to do to win the free hit, and they'll get away to get out, although the USA will look for the high press to try and keep Ireland pinned here. The ball across, dangerous, but gets away with it. Does bowl, and it's a quick transfer. O'Callaghan on the infield is Cunningham, big ball across, looking for Millar. Millar unable to get a stick onto the end of it. So 2 minutes it is left on the clock. And this will most certainly mean that Ireland will be marching on to play for positions 5 and 6 tomorrow afternoon, while the USA will have to duke it out for 7th and 8th. The opponents is still to be determined. Chance now for Ireland. Got save again from Miller in the USA goal. Onto the foot it goes of the USA defender. So short corner it is to Ireland. But the opponents in tomorrow's position classification matches will either be South Africa or Chile. Their game will come up after this at around 9:50 SA time, obviously. It is a full day of playoff matches across the board. Though there are some other divisions that are still rounding off their pool stages. But now chance for Ireland. Save again by Miller for the US. Backstick this time. Dangerous inside the circle. So it'll be a reward of the short corner to Ireland with 30 seconds to go in the game. Shot comes in, another save by Muller, although it goes underneath the pad, hits the postman on the foot. And another penalty stroke awarded to Ireland. So Bagnall. This time to the glove side, and Miller makes the save. Once again, a second penalty stroke save. The first one with a stick, the second one with a glove. And Miller certainly deserves a cold one or two at the end of this game. But the clock ticks to 0. The final whistle blows. And it is Ireland that will march on in the women's over 50 division. They will play for positions 5 and 6 after claiming a 4-0 victory over the USA.
We are fascinated by the mindsets and the habits that make individuals and teams perform at another level. Let us be your thought partners and transformational coaches. Are you part of a team and you are wanting to gain insight into what ingredients need to be in the mix to take your team to a whole new level of performance? Partner with us. We want to be your transformational coaches.